The lazy man who missed his golden chances. In a small village surrounded by green fields and dusty roads, there lived a man named Rashid. He was in his early 30s, strong in body, but weak in will. Everyone in the village knew Rashid, not because he was talented or successful, but because he was lazy. Rashid believed that life should be easy. He hated waking up early, disliked hard work, and always looked for shortcuts. While other villagers went to the fields at sunrise, Rashid was still sleeping under his old blanket, dreaming of becoming rich without effort. His father, Haji Karim, was once a hard-working farmer. He had struggled all his life to give Rashid a better future. Before passing away, Haji Karim often advised his son. "Son," he would say gently, "time and opportunity never wait for anyone. If you don't work today, you will regret tomorrow." Rashid would nod his head, but never took the advice seriously. First golden chance. The family land. After his father's death, Rashid inherited a small piece of fertile land. It was not very big, but it was enough to grow crops and earn a decent living. The village elders encouraged him. "This land is a blessing," said old Uncle Bashir. "If you work hard, it will feed you for life." Rashid smiled lazily. He thought, "I can start farming tomorrow. Today, I need rest." Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. Rashid never plowed the land. Weeds grew everywhere. Meanwhile, his neighbors planted seeds, watered their crops, and watched them grow. When harvest season came, Rashid's field was empty, while others were full of golden wheat. Seeing this, Rashid felt a small pain in his heart, but instead of learning, he blamed fate. "Luck is not on my side," he said. Second golden chance. A job offer. One day, Rashid's childhood friend Salman returned to the village. Salman had gone to the city years ago and now worked in a small factory. He met Rashid and said, "Brother, my factory owner needs workers. The pay is good, and there is a chance to learn skills. Come with me." Rashid was excited for a moment. A job, easy money. But when Salman explained that the job required long hours, discipline, and learning, Rashid's excitement faded. "Waking up early, standing all day." No, Rashid replied. "I'll join later. Let me think." Salman warned him, "Opportunities don't wait, Rashid." But Rashid laughed. "Don't worry, I have plenty of time." The next week, Salman returned to the city. The job was given to someone else. That person later became a supervisor. Rashid stayed behind, unemployed and careless. Third golden chance. A business loan. A government officer once visited the village to announce small business loans for young people. Rashid's name was suggested because he had land and was young. "You can start a poultry farm or a shop," the officer explained. "But you must submit papers and attend training." Rashid liked the idea of being a businessman. He imagined himself sitting in a chair while money came in. However, the training required daily attendance for 1 month. 1 month of learning, Rashid complained. "That's too much." He delayed submitting the papers. The deadline passed. Another chance, lost. Life slowly turns hard. Years passed. Rashid's youth faded. His health weakened. The small savings left by his father were gone. His friends moved forward in life. Some became farmers, some shopkeepers, some laborers, but all earned with dignity. Rashid, however, depended on others. Sometimes he borrowed money. Sometimes he skipped meals. People stopped helping him. "Why should we support someone who doesn't help himself?" they said. Loneliness became his companion. The turning point. One cold winter evening, Rashid sat outside his broken house, watching the sunset. He saw children returning from school, laughing. He saw farmers carrying crops. He saw life moving forward, without Tears rolled down his face. For the first time, Rashid spoke honestly to himself. All my life, I blamed luck, fate, and others, he whispered. But the truth is, I was lazy. I missed every golden chance. That night, he couldn't sleep. His father's words echoed in his mind. Time and opportunity never wait. A late attempt the next morning, Rashid woke up before sunrise, something he had never done before. He went to his abandoned land. The weeds were high, and the soil was dry. He picked up a shovel. His hands were weak. His back hurt. But he continued. Villagers watched him with surprise. Is this really Rashid? They whispered. Days passed. Rashid worked slowly but sincerely. He planted vegetables instead of wheat, because they needed less time. The harvest was small, but it was honest. For the first time, Rashid earned money with his own hands. But the truth was painful. If he had worked earlier, his life would have been much better. Lesson learned, but late Rashid improved his habits, but years of laziness had already taken their toll. He could never reach the level he once could have. One day, a young boy asked him, Uncle Rashid, why didn't you become rich like others? Rashid smiled sadly and replied, because I slept when I should have worked. I talked when I should have acted. I waited when I should have moved. Moral of the story: Rashid learned his lesson, but late. Life gives everyone chances. Some are small, some are golden, but opportunities do not shout. They knock once, and leave forever.